What's up, Grim Crew? YouTube viewers, if you want to skip ahead to the gameplay, a timestamp will be provided for you in the description box below. As for the rest of you watching live as it happens, I am D. I'm the Grim Gamer. Welcome back to Grim's Gaming Dungeon. I'm the Dungeon Master. As I said, I'm the Grim Gamer. How the hell you doing tonight? On a Thursday night. We are back with part 4 and what should be, theoretically, the conclusion of Mirror's Edge Catalyst and the conclusion of the Mirror's Edge series, as I've already finished the first one already. What's going on, Suave Beardson? Already there in the chat. Good to see you, as always. So Tuesday night, I'm trying to remember everything that happened. A lot happened Tuesday night. So, Faith was led to believe that the leader of her runner's group, Noah, was not dead. Got some leads, ended up having to work for another woman named Rebecca, who is the leader of Black November, I think her group is, who is seems kind of out of her mind. And come to find out, KrugerSec, the basically security force of Glass City, had a underground bunker of sorts, an underground laboratory where they're doing experiments. It's basically the umbrella corporation of Glass City. They had a whole hive under the city doing who knows what. But Noah was there, but he did not make it. However, we met with another scientist who said that reflection is a way for KrugerSec or the conglomerate basically to control everybody in the city and basically take free will from everybody. We also learned that Kruger's daughter, Isabella, is an adoptive daughter. Come to find out, she is actually Faith's sister, and they're kind of against each other right now. I'm sure that there's going to be more face-to-face time with her, but Faith had to keep Rebecca from assassinating her sister, essentially. So there's that going on top of it. And so, also, Dogan wants the plans for... or the blueprints for reflection. So there's all of that hanging over Faith's head too. There's a lot going on right now. So the only thing left to do is to jump back in. I only have, looking at my level list here, 3 missions to go to finish this thing off. So again, should be finishing this up tonight. So let's get in and let's get this finished up. We are in the tunnels.
It's time you paid me a
currently.
visit, don't you think? We have much to discuss. And please accept my condolences regarding Noah. He was a worthy man.
Yeah, I'm sure you're real torn up about it there, Dogan. Now, let's see here. This is underground, and I can just do... I can do this? That's my waypoint. Can I just fast travel here? I can. That'll save me a lot of time. Typically, I kind of like to explore and not really do so much fast traveling, but, besides just more rooftops and trying to find other collectibles, not a whole lot more to see than we already see already. So it's like, okay, can we, kind of just get to the point here? Alright. Oh, yeah, this was the lair that they tore up, which I think there's still guards down here, if I'm not mistaken. At least there were. I don't know if they still are or not, but... we're gonna have to go... if I need to go down and around. Well, don't seem to be any guards there. And And Geronimo. Geronimo again. Oy. So how's everybody doing out there tonight? I'm doing about as well as I can be, I guess. Uh-oh. How did whoa, 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 whoa. How did we end up doing that? Where are you going? How did we fall between the rails? What is that? As many times as I've been through here, and that's never happened. This is the first time for everything. Fighting an eyelash in my eyeball for an hour? That always sucks. Usually it doesn't seem to hurt so much, just irritating as hell. There we go. Whoa! I thought there was something else there. I got a little ahead of myself. So, oh, there's something to land on. No, not at all. All right. Note to self: I am trying to get this game done tonight, but I need to slow it down. Need to slow it down just a skosh. Lurk. It's not doing so great tonight, so it won't be as chatty. That's all right, but I'm glad to see you here. Thanks for being here. For what should be the conclusion of Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Okay. Now he is still that way, yes? So I still have to go down and around. So whoop. Huh? Who calling me? Was that you? Oh, you want me to do a delivery? Sorry, bud. Not my thing right now. Whoa! Whoa, where am I going? Whoa, where am I going? This way. That's what needs to happen right now. Alright, security camera. I had a hell of a time getting into this guy's building last time. I don't remember exactly how I did that, so... Oh, I will take that, though. Thank you.
Faith, it's Aline. We have good news and bad news.
Oh?
Found a way to disable reflection. For good.
Ooh, hey, plastic!
Yes, but we'll need Kruger's own grid print to do it. That's the bad news.
I can't get it. He must keep it on a separate network.
And until we do, our hands are tied. We'll update you if there are any changes.
So we're screwed. He's won.
Oh no, there's a will, there is a way. If he's got like a grid link thing or something like on his arm, we just kick his ass and we take it. Very simple, you know? No, that's not exactly how that would work, I'm sure. Here we go. Found it. Alright, family matters.
Celebrity visit.
You gonna break my legs now? Might as well get it over with.
You should finish what you started. Then I can have your legs broken, if you want.
There's nothing
If
to
you
finish.
want.
Noah is dead. My mom worked on Reflection, and now my sister works for Kruger. I'm the odd one out.
And the employees are embracing Reflection as if it were a long-lost friend. A new world is coming, Faith. There will be no room in it for me, or you. Unless, of course, we stop it.
We can't stop Reflection.
On the contrary, I heard we can. I had a little chat with your friend Plastic, fascinating girl. She told me we need Kruger's own grid print to proceed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's no way to get it.
Not even for a top runner? I happen to know that Kruger maintains a private apartment in the View, where you can access the entire Kruger family network.
Break into Kruger's private apartment? There's no way I'd get past security.
I'm sad to see I was wrong about you. You can see yourself out.
Oh, what an ass. Oh, you know that's gonna get under Faith's skin.
Wait, what? That's it?
What else is there? I once knew a young woman who would defy anyone and anything, even me, in order to do what she felt was right. But you're clearly not her. You're broken. Take the drawing and go. And don't show your sulking face here again.
Since when do you care for what's right?
When it coincides with my interests, why are you still here?
What an ass.
Because you're wrong.
But
I'm not broken.
he did exactly what she needed.
Prove it.
I will.
That's exactly what she needed. He's an ass, but got under her skin. And that's what she needed.
Faith needs guidance to Gabriel Kruger's apartment in the View.
Of course. Faith, I've updated your beat with the location.
It's possible to access his private network from there. That way, you can get the grid print.
Okay.
Faith, use a blank shotgun, and I'll tunnel in through your glove when you connect.
Okay. Are we going to meet Urkel? Probably not. Unless, you know, I do something stupid and then I'll look at the camera probably and say, did I do that?
Kruger's apartment is even harder to get into than the docks. There's only the helipad on top and the main entrance below. And diverting the VTOL like last time won't work. They've changed their comm protocols and it won't take.
Let her run.
Oh. Okay.
I'll leave you to it. Remember our deal, Faith.
The hell's KSEC responding for? Well, I must have been in the view of a camera, apparently. That's what I'm guessing, anyway. Standing down. Good. Oh, boy. Oh, and I never got this right here. So I can't use that safe house. Can I? I cannot. But I might be able to use... I can use that one. Okay, we'll get us a little closer anyway. Should have got that last, what the hell is it called? Grid node. But, nah. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Alright, So, whoop! Whoa, whoa! Oh, audio recording.
Well, the girls are asleep, finally. Kat had me reading that damn story 5 times.
Did you talk to Rebecca?
Yeah, she was kind of upset with Noah.
Isn't she always? What was it this time?
He's worried about the rally. Apparently, a friend of his at Kruger Sec told him they're planning a massive presence.
Why? Should we cancel?
No, we
Hey,
can't.
we found a way in past the outer security screen.
You can get inside through the Malice Art Museum.
There'll be guards there too, but you should be able to avoid them.
I'm not looking to avoid them.
Looking to put
I don't
my
understand
fist
why
in their
people go
face.
to art museums. There's no logic to them, and
Art doesn't have to be logical, Plastic.
Yeah,
why
plastic.
not? And what's the point?
To incite emotion, or any reaction, really.
Just like reflection.
No. Reflection induces artificial emotions. Art is real.
Well, I think it's stupid and pointless.
That's fine. That's a reaction too.
Well. Oh, come on. I can't use my whatchamacallit? What the hell? Am sort of with plastic on that, though. I mean, especially what some of the... I can't believe that. Oh, damn it! So I can't believe that actually worked right then, but... Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I don't really see the point of, like, art museums and stuff. It's just... Damn, what the hell? Use the thing! I think I'm still just being a little too impatient. Wait. I should be able to swing on that. That's what it's there for. Fine. Do it this way instead. Goodness. Yeah, this one will let me do it. Why wouldn't it let me do it before? Ay, ay, ay. What am I stuck on? Oh, door. Come on, man. I don't need this to be this kind of night, okay? Let's see here.
Hey, I'm over here.
Who's over where? And I don't really know if I care. Well, I'll take this. Down and around, apparently.
It's that girl, Faith!
Bye! Bye!
Right here.
Control to all units. Converge on subject.
Get out of here. Oh, I gotta go this way, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Well, trying to get there, I guess. Oh, almost missed that. No! No, you do not! Knock it off! This. Whoa. Oh, shut up with your stupid camera. Ugh.
Control here. Subject lost. Search ongoing.
Bye now.
Report the search.
Bye-bye. Oh, I don't like the looks of that. Ugh. Oh, there we go. I guess that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Hey, fellas.
Control.
Well, that was dumb. Get... Okay. Sure. And...
Got a door
we go.
unlocked for you, Faith. Building maintenance access on the back.
Okay. Mine? Oh, come on. That's fine. We'll do it that way instead, then. Well, I'm in the right place. But I gotta go down? Somewhere? Ah, right here. Dogan did not break your legs. On the contrary, it seems like he has a vested interest in seeing reflection destroyed. He claims that Kruger's grid print can be grabbed, family network, accessed in his apartment, keeps in the view. Plastic might have found a way in through an art museum. Personnel, but they will not be expecting you, nor will Kruger. Yeah, let's do it.
Place is closing. Plenty of Kruger's like around.
Best to avoid them.
No. It's time to face them.
Yeah, sure, Faith. They got, you know, guns and everything else. We'll just take them head on. Like your attitude. Well, there's one right there. Okay, apparently I can't go down there. Nice to know. Alright. Well, can't open the door. Run on the wall. Run on the wall! Holy crap. Ah. I'm having a little bit harder time tonight, it seems. What, I can't grab those either? Then where the hell am I supposed to go then? I don't get it. Okay, sure. Whack! Hey, bud. See you next time. Nice form on the landing, though. Alright. Okay. Cool. Oh, no. Do it all over again. No, 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 no. I didn't want you to wall run right that second. Oh my goodness. Oh, now you barely want to make the jump that time. I liked your last fall better. There. Now, is that so hard? Okay. Elevator maintenance shaft. No. Okay. How you could tell me to go that way and then there's a hole there? Okay. Okay. This is starting to feel like Mirror's Edge.
Alright, I'm inside.
Good. You need to work your way through the building to the top floor. From there, you should be able to access Kruger's lobby, if the schematics are correct.
Alright, I guess we'll go up here. Why not? Or we can just jump off the edge. That's cool, too. Alright, but where am I going, though? What is the purpose exactly of this? What, am I stuck here? What the hell? Let's make a mess. Well, we're about to do that, I'm afraid.
And remember, top floor, then me.
Ow. And I can't get back that way, so that's... Are you on it, Control? I think... Bye-bye. Hey guys, how are you doing up there? Doing alright? I'm doing swell. Oh, well, I guess that's not happening. Let's go over the rail sometimes. It looks like bad Royal Rumble eliminations. Yeah, kinda. You gonna finish me off from up there? Doing, top-notch work there, fellas. Is my health gonna go back up, or no? This is how we're doing it? Okay.
Look out! Look below. Taking the leech down.
And dead. Cool. Wow. Oh, start me right out with enemies. Way to go, game. Yeah, are you on it?
Get her!
Ow.
Already. Look down. Conglomerate direct.
Bye.
A few more and she'll be done for.
I was like, what the hell's the point of this? Get a bag? Cool. Yeah, so corner myself for a bag. I'm glad I did that. Can I get some of my health back, please? That would be wonderful. Usually worked any other time if I just sit still, but it's not working now. Well, that's awesome. Get out of here. Those guys are some of the worst ones, man. You would think it'd be like the guys with the guns or something like that. No, it's the guy with this stupid little, like, electric blaster thing. Oh, no. One of you? Great. Up, 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 up. Oh, jeez. Oh, I guess that didn't work for you, huh? Damn.
Have reached maintenance.
When you're through, you need to go all the way down again. From there, you should be able to reach the lobby.
Sure, why not?
The guards in Kruger's apartment are reacting to the commotion in the museum. Looks like they plan to intercept you in the lobby.
Let them try.
Faith, don't get like cocky now. We done died I don't know how many times already in the last like 30 minutes. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, she said let them try. Look at. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I'm okay. Sure.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, that all works well. Where am I supposed to go with this? I have no idea where I'm supposed to go.
Once you get through, you might be able to climb the elevator shaft to the apartment.
That's stupid. There has to be another way.
Oh, well, that's stupid. Thanks, plastic. What are you... Why? Why would you land where I want you to land and then just keep moving? It's stupid. I didn't, like, don't even have my finger, like, on the joystick and just... I don't know if it just carries the momentum and just off she goes, but now I'm gonna have to do all of that all over again, so that's neat.
Hey, Connors, get it!
Once you get through, you might be able to climb the elevator shaft to the apartment.
That's stupid. There has to be another way.
Where I'm going from here, though, I don't really know. I thought here. Yeah. It's kind of what I thought. Ow. Come on, get up and run, will ya? Really? Really? Get that one last shot in before the doors close? Are you serious? Are you serious? What the hell is this? Like, I can't, like, I don't mind, like, fighting back, but, like, I can't fight back against that many people. That's not possible.
It's that one of these.
What, Faith, what are you doing?
Finish her already.
Wow. It seems like even my disrupting thing isn't really even working.
Time to collect some bonus. That's me, Connors.
Yes.
able to climb the elevator shaft to the apartment.
That's stupid. There has to be another way.
Get up. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Wow. That is ridiculous.
Connor spotted.
Once you get through, you might be able to climb the elevator shaft to the apartment.
That's stupid. There has to be another way.
Faith, are you in the main elevator?
Didn't seem to be any other options.
Okay, it seems you're in the clear.
Holy crap.
Good. I'm sick of hiding. And Kruger's
We need to do a little bit more hiding. We've been getting our asses
Not
kicked.
yet. And Plastic thinks she can tunnel into the system and download the grid print without him noticing.
I know I can. He'll never know we took it. But Faith needs to connect me.
Look at this guy. Like koi fish in his damn wall.
Fancy.
Faith, you want to connect to Kruger's own terminal. The apartment has a home office from what we can see on the schematics. Try there.
This is one of those missions that's just taking way too damn long.
And I'll copy the grid print to it.
Shotgun in place. Connecting.
We got it. Now get out of there.
Faith Connor. Wherever I turned, there you are. I should have recognized you from the first time we met.
Yeah,
You
probably.
and your sister are quite alike.
She doesn't know who I am anymore. You brainwashed her.
I raised her to the best of my ability, provided her with an excellent education, and taught her how to lead. It's what any father would do for his daughter.
Except she's not your daughter, Kruger. Wasn't it enough to have our parents killed? You had to take Cat too like some damn trophy.
I saved her life. You left her to die, remember that? As for your parents, they were unfortunate casualties. Those were chaotic days.
I was there. My mom defied you, and you killed her.
Your mother was a brilliant scientist who refused to change with the times. It is
So,
fortunate that she
death?
is survived by some of her research, yes.
Research you're using to enslave everyone.
You understand little and know nothing, Faith. There are things here at stake far greater than your self-centered, myopic view of the world. This is your doing. The only language you and your kind speaks is destruction. Stay where you are.
Now, why would I do that?
Faith, the explosion messed up the security system. I got the terrace door open. Get out of there before the VTOLs arrive. There are several drones around. Maybe you could ride one of those down. Are you out? Down from there.
Woo! Well, that's neat.
Not a great idea. Just hang on.
Woo! Whoa. Great, where the hell am I at now?
Finally.
That is very good to hear. Bring the grid print here. We'll wrap the reflection virus in it, and then we should be good to go.
Then maybe Icarus can leave. Kuma thinks it's crowded here.
I'm sure Icarus will be happy to get out of here.
Damn it, now K-Sac is responding again. Are you serious? Maybe I can just fast travel out of here. Like, get me out. Yeah, I'm leaving. Luckily, doing Leonardo proud. Luckily, if I'm, like, under alert, doesn't mean I still can't fast travel. It's like, no, I'm just gonna disappear, guys. Thanks, I'm cool. Damn, that was ridiculous. Oh, luckily, right here. Talk to Plastic. There we go. Plastic, do your thing. What the hell you doing here? Icarus?
Oh, it hurts.
I'm sorry. In a few rare cases, the gestation process can be a bit uncomfortable.
It's like the inside of my spine is itching.
An itch doesn't hurt.
Oh, that's right. He was injected with the reflection thing.
I have the grid print.
Give it to me.
Faith, we need to merge Kruger's grid print with an anti-shutdown protocol before the shard collapses.
Why does it matter if the shard collapses?
Because Faith has to go up there and insert the virus.
Oh. Hey, how you holding up?
It burns.
False statement. No combustion detected.
Seriously?
Yeah, shut your damn robot up.
Really gives us access everywhere. What do you want? Known Amistad operatives, Kruger exotic weapons, Project Ares.
Reflection first.
Project Ares? Remember that name.
Kuma.
It might come up again later.
Shouldn't be long.
Like for a sequel we never got.
Is ready. Faith, it'll be soon.
Icarus, it burns. Drop and roll, man. Drop and roll. Oh, come on. Wrong damn button. Alright, so now we gotta go here. Tickets, please. So I guess let's go back to the lair. It's our closest point. That'll be the second to last mission is tickets, please, by the looks of things. Looking at my level list here, I have the level list for Catalyst and the original kind of like on the same document. And it's interesting, that's one other thing that they repurposed or reused from the original game. The last mission in both games is called the Shard. So, neat little thing there. Whoop.
Hey, you.
Hey, you, nothing. I'm busy. Alright, so tickets, please. The reflection virus will soon be ready, but to upload it, you need to go to Sky City, where the main reflection hub is located at the top of the damaged shard. And in order to get there, you need a ride. Plastic has sent to subvert the transit control hubs, which will allow her to send a train to Sky City through the evacuation blockade. Hopefully, you'll be on it.
Good, you're there. Connect to the console I've marked for you, and I'll tunnel in. Once I start spurring the hubs, you'll have to be fast getting to each one. Just so you know.
How exactly? Oh, pull down. Oh. Okay. Ah. I gotcha. I see. I see what's going on here. Here, this and that.
I'm there. Connecting you.
Here we go. Go to the next one. Hurry!
I'm gone.
You're not, though. You're standing there, wasting time. Where is the other one? Oh, over here.
Nobody ever appreciates the complexity of what I'm doing.
Plastic, not now. We have entry in 3 minutes. Yeah, they were nifty, right?
I've noticed something's up.
Of course they did. I don't have time for your crap right now, okay? Oh no, Faith! You kinda missed your nifty, conveniently placed platform. And I got there with like 2 minutes still to spare, damn it. Oh, yeah, no, let's do it all over again. That's cool.
Nobody ever appreciates the complexity of what I'm doing.
Listen to that jam, though. Alright, fellas.
Damn it. Kruger's have noticed something's up.
Of
Patrol
course.
to the second hub.
Kick the leg out of your leg. Bye now. Okay, that's you. Nope, you did it crooked again, and that would have been bad. Wait. There's that one. Oh no! Oh no! I didn't realize that that one goes back and forth. Oh, that sucks. Oh, they all do that. Okay. Come on back. Come on. Up, 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 up. Up! Oh, this one doesn't go up? Are you serious? Come on, take me up. What the hell? Okay. That's getting real irritating.
We're running out of time.
What are you Come on. Come on. Why? Of all times for you to wall run, why then? Why then? Now we gotta do all of that. All over again. Again.
ever appreciate the complexity of what I'm doing.
Plastic, right now, don't talk about complexity of what you're doing and nobody appreciating it, okay? I don't really want to hear that at the moment. In case you missed it, Plastic, people are trying to kill me.
Damn it. Krugersec have noticed something's up.
Uh-huh.
They sent a patrol to the second hub.
Okay, let's try this one more time. Come on, go up. Oh, what? What? Okay. Where are you going? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. Talking about all wrong, don't do it again. Stab plastic makes the soldering iron. Oh. It's like, I'm right there. I'm right there. It's ridiculous.
Nobody ever appreciates the complexity of what I'm doing.
It would be. Should do that.
Damn it. Krugersec have noticed something's up. They sent a patrol to the second hub.
Yeah.
Nobody ever appreciates the complexity of what I'm doing.
So, once again, another one of those nights where a couple things is taking way too damn long.
Damn it. Krugersec have noticed something's up. They sent a patrol to the second hub.
Leave me alone. You were, come on, just grab it. Just grab it. Wow, man. Wow.
I can't!
Yeah, apparently I can't. Like, I feel like I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I can get that close. It just won't grab the damn platform. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. Leave me alone. See, that one don't even go up high enough to start with.
I'm at the second hub. Connecting.
Perfect. I just got us some more time.
Got it.
Trying, man. I'm trying. Oh. 2 minutes. 1 minute. I'm racing to it, and I'm dying, apparently, too. So much for the zip line, right? I'm glad I only had 3 missions tonight. I was supposed to go that way anyway, instead of falling off the damn thing, so there was that. Alright, fast, 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 fast. That one down.
Seconds left. Move.
Damn. Oh. Kidding. Oh, I'm on the bar. Oh, I'm on the bar. Gotcha.
You did it. I have full access. The train's I'm fine. Now you should have no trouble getting to the shard.
Plastic, is there anything you can't do?
Of course.
There's a lot of things we can't do right now, apparently.
And after all this, I will need to stay off the grid for a while. Everything I do leaves a trace, and sooner or later the grid watch will catch on. Even if they are stupid.
Oh, now evade their forces. Yeah, no, that's,
They're trying to ambush you. Get away from their faith.
Yep, no, that's cool. Ugh. Whack! Hey, fellas. Ow. Ow. Hold on. Safe house. That's where I'm supposed to be going, not where I'm going. Hey, why don't you guys take a chill pill for a second, huh? Alright. Safe location. Safe location.
They lost you, Faith. Well done. I was afraid you wouldn't make it, but I never doubted you.
Full stride while taking bullets in the back and not breaking your stride. Yeah, that is a special kind of awesome. Like, not gonna lie. Okay. Increased damage for zip lines. I got some for movement. Focus shield. Gives focus shield. Double wall run. Extended slide. Climb stuff faster. That's nice. More focus shield, I guess. Alright. And the shard. So the last one. Not immersive. You know what that means? I do. Negative reviews on stream. All right. So, if nothing else, I got like roughly 2 hours to get through this one mission. I just jinxed the hell out of myself. You know what? There's wood right here. If I see a watermelon, oh dude, I know. Just ruins my whole immersion. Alright. Plastic and Dr. Maria have finalized the reflection virus. With it, you'll be able to destroy Kruger's reflection project and save Icarus, Dr. Maria, and millions of other citizens in Glass from emotional enslavement. Go to Plastic's hideout, pick up the virus. I'm at Plastic's hideout, thanks. Alright. Here we go. She's gonna be like, hey, lazy ass, wake up.
Tensile property testing initiated.
Don't encourage him.
I was sleeping.
Whatever keeps him busy.
Is it ready? Of course it is.
Don't let the stupid thing bug us.
There's a console in the main control chamber in the shard. Upload the virus there. It'll permanently corrupt the carrier signal and cause the reflection nanites to go inert.
You just need to get to the top. The rest will take care of itself. More or less.
Simple, right?
Right.
It'll be the greatest run ever.
If I live. Well, there's no time like the present. Any last advice?
Don't get dead.
Don't die.
Okay, good enough, Plastic. Thanks.
She said.
Thanks.
It's our one chance to nip reflection in the bud. So, come on, girl. Save us all.
No pressure. Oh, well, I guess I'm pretty close to it already. Station. All right, everybody. If we can pull this off. That was no. You landed on the platform, you decided to do a stutter step and walk off the edge for some unknown reason that I'll never understand. I still gotta go that way, apparently. Not enough momentum! I don't know how many times I've done that. It's like, I need momentum. I know I do. I just walk to the edge and jump like I'm actually going to make that. Oof. I thought there was glass there. I thought I was going to bounce off that and just, adios, but luckily that's not what happened.
We've got a train prepped and ready for you, Faith. Head to the Zephyr Transit Hub and get on board.
No.
I'll drive it.
We also disabled the safety override system, so it should be a smooth ride all the way to the Shard.
Damn guards. I've had about enough of them. I'm telling you. Oh, that was a neat little combination I wasn't expecting to do. Wall ride off of the swing off the bar. That was kind of neat. The Shard. Here we go. This is it. You have the virus. You know where you need to go, which is the very top of the tallest building in glass. What awaits you there remains to be seen. Will Kruger be there? Your sister? Will the virus? Yeah, I don't know where the sister went. They tried to move her to the surface so she could breathe, and then I haven't really heard anything since. I'm not really sure what happened. But reflection must be stopped, and you've decided to risk everything to do it. For your friends. For all the employees out there who aren't even aware of the danger it poses, and for Noah. Let's do it for Noah. That's a bright light. Well, I'm guessing there's no going back. So if I wanted to do any of the side missions or anything like that, probably should have done it before this, but it's fine. Ow! How about telling me that was going to happen, huh?
It's a complete success.
It's messing up the grid.
It'll mess a lot of things up if we don't stop it. Not the least the host themselves. Once Kruger starts experimenting with the emotional influence parameters on a mass scale, all bets are off.
Sort of a pity we won't get to see it.
No, it's not plastic. Glass is just the testing bed. If Reflection is successful here, the conglomerate will make it mandatory for all employees in Cascadia. It will eradicate what little personal freedom there is left.
Oh boy.
What Plastic is saying is that she's managed to access a bunch of news drones.
We'll be able to follow you all the way up. And I can use them to hack services in the building. Elevators and stuff.
Neat.
Looks like they're evacuating.
Only a few. They still seem to think that the damage can be repaired. Stay on the move, Faith, but watch out for damaged areas. The glass there might be brittle enough to break under your weight.
Oh? So what, like this red one?
There. Going up. And here we go.
Oh, it... Okay.
They were already at high alert following the bombing. They'd shoot at anything.
What can I expect at the top?
Expect the control chamber to have some sort of security in place. We've been unable to
I didn't think I would be able to run through that.
Assume the worst.
Wish I could be there with you. Figure they're dropping on the party. Glad to see you're doing good. I can't wait to get Reflection out of my body.
It doesn't work like that, Icarus. The virus will corrupt the carrier signal, which will disable the nanites, but they will still remain inside you.
It's chilly up here.
That's due to the change in air density. I just looked it up. Oxygen content will go down as well, but that's not a serious problem below 18,000 feet. And you won't go that high.
What if they shut down the reflection carrier signal before I get there?
From what we can see, they still expect the building to remain intact. Some have evacuated, but many remain.
Stupid.
Oh, we might be wrong, Plastic.
Not a chance. I've done the calculations twice.
Plastic, have you ever been wrong?
No.
No.
Uh-huh. Plastic is a real ray of freaking sunshine.
From the area you're entering, Faith. Expect comms to go down. Just keep going and we'll reconnect once you're through. It's quite a lot.
Yeah, it's quite a mess. Is that what you're saying? Alright, let me see. Oh, well, that was a neat thing. Yeah?
Control, we got a runner. We got that runner in sight.
Yeah, see, if there's only a couple of you, that's a whole nother story. Ooh! 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 That was hole number 3! Armbar!
You'll need your mag to continue upward. See if you can find a detachment point somewhere.
Oh, that's a big fan.
Should be right with the blades up. Use the mag to attach to it and
just hold on? Neat. Whoa. Yeah, hell no. No. Absolutely no way
I've reached the top.
in hell. Not gonna happen. Oh, you gonna have a fall, man.
We have the runner.
Oh, and you didn't go. How about you? Bye. That gave me a lot more joy than it probably should have. But that was great. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'd be attaching myself to a giant fan blade like that. Like, we've got...
One of the fans, Faith.
Hold on.
I'll shut it down.
Thanks.
Hurry.
Like, we've got, like, these giant, like, wind turbines you know, out in this area where we're at, and they have some giant fan blades. I would not be trying to ride on one of those.
She's even more stupid than Kuma.
Good God Almighty.
What? I lost a drone. It must have been hit by falling debris. This section is not stable, Faith.
That man has a family. Oh no. Yo, what up? How you doing? Alright.
Where you are, Faith. You might not go.
Alright, what am I jumping to? That is the question. Here? Nope. Somebody forgot to check the headline specs for the rotary girder. Yup, sure did.
And she's even more stupid than Kuma.
Oh, that's funny.
What? I lost a drone. It must have been hit by falling debris. This section is not stable, Faith.
Just decided not to grab onto the pipe that time? Hello? This is feeling... Dude, yeah. That's horrible. It's like your worst nightmare. Yeah. Alright. Now again, what am I grabbing onto? Well, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to grab onto from there. I really have no idea. I'm confused.
Your firewalls are a joke. My sister could hack through them, and she's even more stupid than Kuma.
Alright, Plastic, we gotcha.
I lost a drone. It must have hit by falling debris. This section is not stable, Faith.
I understand that, but... Oh. Okay. Yeah. Just keep following the pipes, essentially, I guess. At least I thought. I don't think I can make that jump. I guess I can. Alright. Sure. Hello?
Your firewalls are a joke. Shit. My sister could hack through them, and she's even more stupid than Kuma. What? I lost a drone. It must have been by falling debris. This section is not stable, Faith.
And across. And there. Now here comes debris! Any more coming? Am I good now? Here? Okay, yeah, that's it. Oh, no, hell. Yeah. Faith? Faith. Stressing me the hell out. Now where the hell we at now?
I've reached some sort of atrium.
Great. There's an elevator on the other side you can use.
Oof.
I've never seen this many trees before. It's beautiful here.
Most employees don't know it, but fresh water is fast becoming a valued commodity in Cascadia.
That's too bad. The rest of the city could use a bit more of this.
Use the vent at the top. We'll lose contact for a bit again, Faith.
This kind of gives me, you know, vibes of the Institute in Fallout 4, you know, bright trees, water, you know, everything looks nice, and then, I mean, it's a little different here. Like, the City of Glass looks nice all the way around, but this still has a little bit of a different vibe to it. How am I supposed to jump from a crouching position? How does that work? Okay. To swing or not to swing? Again, how? How exactly? Like, I'm in a crouching position. So, how am I supposed to... That makes no sense. That makes no sense. There's a bar there, but I have to be able to jump in order to try to make it. And I can't jump from a crouching position. That makes no sense. Well, I guess that's a thing. All right. Okay, I've never had to do that, so I never assumed that I could. Debris! Oh, damn it. I thought I was going fast enough. Wait, where am I? Hello? Oh, I'm standing on top of the bar. I see. Yeah, these bars, you can just kind of, you know, once you get to them, you can swing off of them, or you can stand on them. And she was standing on it, and I thought I was just floating or something. Bye-bye. More debris coming or not? Yep, right there. Yeah, this is a strange area, strange level. And that checkpoint is weird. Like, oh, start back off. Like, I literally thought I was floating because I didn't realize I was standing on the bar. So that was kind of weird. So I know that, like, we did this when, like, we got whatever out of, like, Kruger's computer or whatever, but I'm not 100% sure why this happened exactly.
Hey, it's me.
It is?
Nanda, is that you? How are you? How am I? Where the hell are you? Are you in glass? The whole city is coming apart.
Don't worry, I'm safe. And I'm in glass. And I just wanted to hear your voice.
Tell me where you are, and I'll send my people to pick you up. The rioters are killing people out there.
No, it's not the rioters. It's Kruger Sec. They started it.
I don't care. It's not safe. Tell me where you are.
No, it's best this way. I'm gonna fight them. Martin Connors urged us to remain peaceful, and they killed him. And his wife, too. God knows what happened to the kids. I gotta go.
Nanda!
I love you.
Whoa! Hell no! Absolutely not! Woo! There's no way, dude. There's no way. I'm sorry, but the, using the right arm to pull yourself up, but then it goes at an angle like that, I'm sorry, that's not how physics works. Negative review on Steam. See, now that one makes sense because it was on your right side. Whoa. See, look at that. There's no, that's not how that would work. Dude, no. I would, it would not happen. Even as an employee here, unless I'm working, like, on the first floor, probably not. Excuse me, what? Woo! Okay, I've been climbing this tower forever. How the hell tall is this thing? Oh, there's a whole nother windmill blade over there. Excuse my friend, dude. Again, nah. No, this breaking glass under my feet? No. Ugh. No. Oh, okay. Didn't give me a chance to... Alright. Probably too slow, I don't know. Say maybe if I just run on the walls the whole time, maybe? What? Excuse me? What is that? What is this? Oh, I was gonna say, huh? What? What? Oh, we gotta... I was gonna say, what, are we tight-roping that? What? I don't think we want to do that, do we? Oh, we have to, I think. I think that's the, I think that's the... Bro. No.
Cooper wants you to be careful, Faith.
Hey, you guys. Whoa. There's a huge hole in the wall here.
The explosion tore off one of the rotor blades. You might need the mag to keep going.
Abso-fucking-lutely not. Oh, I gotta grab the fan what? Oh, jeez. Oh, cool visual there.
Plastic is trying to open the elevator doors for you, but see if you can find another route in the meantime.
It's not a question of it.
Either peering over on the edge on that wire or seeing Faith's reflection in the glass before she crashed through. That was pretty neat too. That was kind of a neat shot. Alright. Still gotta go further up. What are these, the executive suites?
Whoa. Plastic! I need those doors open! Now!
I'm doing like that.
There's K-Sec everywhere!
I said I'm doing like that. The doors are open. There, they're open.
Which doors though? Y'all don't wanna tell me that? Oh, here we go.
I hope she made it.
I made it.
Kuma's cheering you.
Well, I'm glad your little robot is cheering for me. And they're still shooting, so that's cool. Oh, Dogan, I bet you are.
This is my reflection, and I will give you the drawing. And it said canceling your debt, but then you have no reason to come visit.
What drawing?
In our position, which Faith has been craving for some time. I'll let her tell you about it.
I kind of expected us to have the drawing. I thought it was more like a tattoo kind of thing, because you can see even on the box art if the well, actually even right here on the screen over here, like that design is on her arm, so I thought that was like a tattoo or something. I thought we'd end up like having that like before this like final mission here, but it's just not what happened.
Still no signs of general evacuation.
What about Kruger?
We're not even sure he's in the building. Could be he evacuated just in case.
I've reached the top. Quite a view up here.
That's it, I give in. You are the better runner, Faith.
You're stupid, ignorant. Faith, the console you want should be in the command center just below you.
Whoa! I was not done looking at the sights, thank you very much. It's, it is quite the view. You gotta know? You gotta know what? What happens if you jump off the edge? Well, death, for one thing, but, just for you, Suave. Like, how long does the camera last, you know? Oh, okay. You kind of over-rotate, and then it kind of cuts you off about halfway through the dive. Swanton bomb!
Still no signs of general evacuation.
What about Kruger?
We're not even sure he's in the building. Could be he evacuated just in case.
I've reached the top. Quite a view up here.
That's it, I give in. You are the better runner, Faith.
Icarus, we always knew that.
The console you want should be in the command center just below you.
Alright. Something tells me I'm gonna need to remember
There's a console here.
That's it.
that
Connect
heliport is
Omnistat
there.
drive,
Or
and the virus
helipad.
will do the rest. And you should probably expect some guards to show up any minute.
Oh, I'm sure. Alright, here's what I'm guessing. Yeah, there'd be some idiot sitting at home like, yeah, she knows how to fall. How do you learn to fall off a skyscraper? You don't! Yeah, reflections, the whole thing. I'm guessing, doing the 007 James Bond grab onto the, rails of like a helicopter or something for the escape. That's what I'm going with. Okay. Kruger.
As I suspected. What do you hope to accomplish here?
I'm giving people the right to decide things for themselves.
Oh, Faith, hasn't it ever occurred to you that people might want reflection?
They just want the pretty lie you're giving them, not the ugly truth.
Oh, yes, the truth is always ugly, isn't it? As you should know. It's your mother's work that you intend to wreck, after all.
She never wanted this. You perverted everything she ever stood for.
What do you know of her reasons? You were a child. You're still a child. Wantingly destroying everything around you. I promised your sister that I would capture you alive. Submit and you won't be harmed.
Never.
Well, where is our sister? We need to have a face-to-face here. Oh, here we go, huh? Ugh. Life. Run. Oh, damn. Stop shoving me. I couldn't even get back on my feet. Why don't you just step outside, Kruger? Yeah.
Biometric matches. Submit. It's faithful. Confirm. No substitute. Classification almost complete.
Whack. Damn.
done.
There's one. Forgot, the more I run around, the more that little disruption thing charges. Life. Kick his ass! And Kruger. Get him! Get him! Oh! Yeah! Yes!
Damn runt. I should have had you killed with your leech parents.
You've lost Kruger. Your control ends here.
Reflection is not about control. It's about survival.
For you and the other families, maybe. It's time you all withered and died.
Oh! By destroying Reflection, you're dooming your dear sister as well.
I'm setting her free.
Hardly. Isabel has a chronic lung condition. With Reflection, we've managed to keep it at bay. Destroy it.
You're lying.
Am I? Am I lying? You almost managed to kill her once. Why not just go finish the
Stay
job?
back!
Everyone around you dies, Faith. Did it ever occur to you that maybe you're the one to blame?
Shut up!
Oh, right in the
You
face.
killed my family. You killed my friends. And you killed Noah.
Oh.
What the hell are you waiting for? Stop that thing and kill her!
Cat!
Cat! Stop! Cat! Talk to me! Cat! Cat, wait!
What the hell? Whoa, where am I going? Whoa! Excuse me? Oof! Alright, just keep going. Just keep running. Yeah, a whole lot of nope.
Cat!
Uh-oh. Oh!
Stop it! I hate you! Stop it, Cat! My name is Isabel!
Oh, this has got to be one of the thumbnails right here.
Your name is Caitlin Connors!
Oh!
You're the daughter of Erica and Martin.
Oh, she's refusing to fight.
And my sister. I have no sister. You left me! Cat! He said you died in the riots. With Mom and Dad. I cried for months. And then I convinced myself that you never existed. It was the only way. He killed our parents! I saw it! And he's killed hundreds more for the sake of reflection!
Here's the bell! Come! We're leaving!
You don't have to do what he says, Kat! You are your own person!
This has gone on long enough! Fire!
No, no, no!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Just like that, the sister comes through.
Don't. You don't understand. I have to.
Well, kinda was her adoptive father and everything for all her life, so I mean, there's got to be some kind of feelings there, right? I can't necessarily blame her for that, but oh boy.
And that's how it all went down. I wish I could say everything changed. That the employees rose up in disgust over reflection and overthrew the conglomerate. But there was no mass uprising. No riots on the streets. Kruger's sect remained in control. Life went on as before. Or almost. Because something had changed. We'd started something. Something we intend to finish.
Okay. Well, there it is. All said and done. Turn that down a bit so I can kind of think. Done a style fight here. This definitely feels like a step up for a setup for a sequel. It really did. Like, we didn't get like a whole lot of like closure with the sisters. It seemed like there was kind of like a mutual understanding or a respect at the end. But that was about it. And then yeah, like that was just the start, and they could have went further with it. So there definitely could have been a sequel there. I will say too that even though the couple missions that I did do tonight were starting to frustrate me quite a bit. This game was a huge step up from the original, and in many different ways. So I guess let me break it down. Let me talk about it. The setting, City of Glass, or just Glass. It gave me similar vibes to the original, but there was a lot more to it. Having the open world, or like kind of an open world, was actually kind of nice. I didn't think I was going to like that at all, but it worked in this setting. And then there were different sections to the city, and each section you went to, you could tell it was still the same city, but they changed up the aesthetics in each little section just a little bit more. And a lot of it to do with colors. Like one would have a lot of yellow, one would have a lot of purple, that sort of thing. So it did change it up when you went through different sections of the city, and not so plain and bland throughout the entire thing. So that was kind of nice. It was simple, but effective. The characters, we got a lot more, as far as the characters compared to the original game. The main character of Faith, having just that chip on her shoulder, this attitude throughout with like something to prove. It gave another level to that character. But not a lot of it changed throughout, though. Like, she felt like she had something to prove and this chip on her shoulder, but that never really seemed to go away. Maybe with the exception of the very, very end when she was right on the verge of giving up. And we see this, you know, never give up attitude when she's kind of coaxed into it because of Dogen. But, other than that, she kind of, there wasn't, I liked the little added layer to her character, but there wasn't a whole lot of, I don't think, character development from that point on. The other characters were okay. You know, Noah basically being the stand-in for, who was it? Was it Merc from the first game? But, you know, it seemed like he was, somewhat of a fatherly figure to Faith and maybe even a couple of the other runners. Icarus, I hated him at first. Still not a huge fan of him by the end, but he was like, okay, he's okay. I expected him to be really the one to, like, flip or betray me, and that just never happened. So, Plastic is sort of funny, but in a way sort of irritating in a way too. But it was all right. It was fine. There was nothing egregious or terrible about it. It just, and then there's like Rebecca, who was the leader of Black November, and she seemed kind of out of her mind. But once we kind of like get away from her, like her storyline seems like that just kind of ends. So I'd be willing to bet that like if there was a sequel planned or anything like that, maybe Rebecca would have came back and would have had a score to settle or a bone to pick with Faith. It's just that we were just never going to see that. So that kind of just got cut off, and that was about the extent of her story arc. But she was just a very, very angry person that was willing to bring down the conglomerate by any means necessary. Then there were a couple others. I kind of forget their names. They weren't around very much or for very long. None of the characters really seemed all that bad, but I do feel like for the most part they were pretty one-dimensional, maybe with the exception of a couple at the very end when things were getting, you know, pretty serious. And then they wanted to kind of come together a little bit. The story, I feel like the story was quite a bit better than the original also. The original, basically, you know, corruption in the city, guy trying to, you know, control the city and didn't want somebody who was trying to run for, like, mayor or whatever taking the spot and taking over, and therefore he was shot and killed, and Faith's sister was framed for it. You basically got to clear her name and stop the bad guy. It's about the extent of it. This one had a little bit more to it. You know, Faith getting out of jail or juvie, whatever, however you want to put it. No idea why. There was a comic that they came out with that would have told you why, apparently. But she gets out. She's got this chip on her shoulder. She's got to prove herself. And then, like, one of her first runs back, she kind of stumbles into this grand scheme from Kruger and Krugersek. And then as you start peeling the layers back, it gets more and more in depth with Project Reflection and then the sister being alive and the underground group that, you know, the leader knows Faith's parents. And there was quite a bit more to it. And then by the end, it's not just saving the sister. It's basically saving everybody, the entire city, from this reflection and this, like, you know, crooked main executive of this company, or this, well, the conglomerate. So parts of the story were similar, but different. And there were more layers to it. So, it's a story that I felt a little bit more invested in compared to the original. The original, like I said before, the story was there and it worked, but it's just, it wasn't really all that memorable. This one, I'm not going to say is also like the greatest story I've ever seen. Far from it. And I don't want to say that it's forgettable or memorable. This one was kind of just there too. But if I'm going to compare both games, this one did have a better story. There was just a little bit more to it. The gameplay, especially compared to the first, most of the time felt a lot more fluent. I felt like that I was, at times, this badass runner. It felt so much easier to pull off constant multiple things, between the jumping, the running, the bouncing off the wall, to the grabbing, to then they would keep introducing other gameplay mechanics to it. So then you would get your repelling hook thing or whatever, and so then you can swing across gaps, and you can use it to get up to other areas. You can use it to pull stuff down to create paths for yourself. That was a nice touch, to keep adding a little bit as the swingy thingy. You know what I'm talking about. But just keep adding little elements, and it wasn't like completely game-changing stuff, but just enough to change it a little bit so it didn't get so dull and boring. So I could appreciate that. You know, again, it felt a lot of the buttons were the same, but some of it was different. It was still like L1 to jump everywhere and do the wall runs and basically interact with everything. It was still R2 to go through the doors and to do the slide, you know, the baseball slide. But in the other game, you would use like R1 to fire your weapons. You would do a slide and then hit like R1 in order to do like kicks and stuff. It just felt funny. And this one, they changed it. So a couple of your face buttons was what you would use for your combat. So your square for your light attacks, your triangle for the heavy attacks. And that still felt slightly awkward to me, but it felt a lot better than the first game did. But that way, with different types of attacks, you could change up how you want to attack, which was nice. You could use the environment to your advantage. Kick somebody over a railing or whatever. Kick them into each other and it does damage, or, you know, whatever. There's a part of me that missed a little bit the gunplay from the original game. You know, to grab one of the enemy weapons and just mow some of them down to get out of a tight jam felt kind of nice in the first one from time to time. Not having that in this one, I felt was kind of missed. So that's one negative I gotta say. I kind of wish there was a little of that still. But they gave us other things too, like to be able to use the radio jamming signal thing. So you didn't have a weapon to shoot, but you can use that to try to gain the upper hand or gain the advantage. So there was a little something there. And then a couple of the other things that I complained about the first game, they actually did fix in this, and I didn't know it when I said it and complained about it from the first game. So not having a map, not having any kind of route to follow, no idea exactly where to go, they changed that here. I could look at a map basically at any time And it wouldn't give me multiple routes like I had suggested, but it gave me a route of which I could follow to try to get to where it is that I was trying to get to, where I was trying to go. Having the fast travel system was nice. So I could kind of cut some of this time out and just kind of get where I wanted to go or get where I needed to go. So yes, I could just traverse the rooftops and get across the city, but I also had the option to just kind of get there, and I'm glad I had that option, or else I probably would not be finished right now. I had suggested in the first game, like, every once in a while I didn't know where to go as far as how to traverse certain things, and having to try to figure it out, like running across the walls or something like that to then turn and jump to something else, but had no clue of what to do or how to get there. And I had suggested, like, if they had, like, if all these runners had, like, some kind of, like, paint with them, and as they ran up the walls, just slathered red paint on the walls, and it would give me an idea of where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do. It wasn't red paint, but they put, like, footsteps, you know, footprints all over the walls, which did exactly the same thing. And that works perfectly fine, because I can believe that they would leave dirty footprints on the walls wherever it is that they're running. That works out perfect, and that was a great addition. I liked that quite a bit. So overall, I don't have any real complaints about the gameplay in this one, and it was a big step up from the first. Was having a little bit of frustration in these last couple of levels, but I was trying to manage my time right, so I was rushing things a little bit. There were quite a few more deaths than what there needed to be. If I would have just slowed down a little bit, I probably wouldn't have died so many times. The first game, it felt like no matter what you tried to get Faith to do, half the time she just simply would not do it. She wouldn't jump on certain things. She wouldn't grab certain things. She wouldn't wall run when you wanted her to. You just could not get her to do exactly what you wanted. There was some of that in this, but I think a lot of that came down to me just not doing things right. Where I felt like it was just kind of sloppy in the first game, this one felt a lot more refined. I was having some issues at certain points, but I think a lot of that was just, you know, me not being at the right angle for a wall run or something, you know, that kind of thing. So again, step-ups all the way across the board as far as gameplay goes, with the exception of taking the gunplay out of it completely. The graphics, I felt that graphically, especially in some of the cutscenes and stuff, this game looks phenomenal. You know, close up, the character models look really, really good. Also a step up from the original game. Now, from what we saw from my playthrough of the original game, I did have to use the composite cables on my PS3 instead of HDMI, because my PS3 locks out HDMI and won't allow me to do that with my capture card. So I had no other way. So it was going to look even worse than what it could have, but still, the graphics are, in my opinion, 10 times better than even if I were doing HDMI of the original game. But there was also a 7.5 year time gap in between these two games. So technology had changed quite a bit. That's like half or 3/4 of an entire console generation, console cycle in between the two releases. So I think just by default it was going to look better. But also, I don't want to just say it just looks better by default either. I think for a 2016 release on the PS4, for the character models especially to look as good as they did, I was very impressed by that. And you know, the other effects of the game, like the water, the just the overall aesthetics of the city, it was just a very interesting looking game because it was still a Mirror's Edge-esque game visually with the way that they did the colors and things. But visually, the game to me was a very good looking game. Now, if I was talking about a new game, I would typically talk price here, but you can get this game pretty cheap these days if you were ever interested in picking it up and playing it for yourself. I don't know what it is like on Steam, but I know Suave said that he had got like a bundle like last year or something like that, and it was pretty cheap. I think I've got my yeah, I actually have my receipt from when I bought this copy right here. So I paid I paid $8 for this game. So that being said, I don't know how I would feel if I were to have bought this game day one full price. I didn't, so I can't say exactly how I would have felt about it at full price. I probably could say how I think I would feel, but I don't know that to be certain. But for $8, I think I definitely got my $8 worth. I have no issue with paying what I paid for this game. And then as far as replayability goes, I would be much more interested and much more okay with going back and replaying this game at some point. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I would ever need to play the original Mirror's Edge ever again. I did not have a good time playing that game. It was just so frustrating that I did not enjoy myself. This one, there were moments that I was getting a bit frustrated, but not to the point where I just wanted to just stop playing it and just like take it and just throw it in the trash or trade it in, just get it off my shelf. I can't say that I'm going to like get rid of my copy of the original Mirror's Edge. I probably will keep it, but I can't really see myself ever playing that again. I would have no reason to. Now, if this were a actual direct sequel and I wanted the full story again, I may have to have played the original again before playing this one. But this one being a reboot and its own thing, I don't really have a reason to play the original ever again. This one, I could go back and play from time to time. It's not something that I would go back and play often, I don't think. But I wouldn't mind playing it again at some point. There's a lot of things I did not do. I didn't do all the billboards. I didn't do all of the dash challenges. I didn't do any of the deliveries. I did none of the side quests, maybe the exception of one. There was a lot still left to do. So you could come back even after finishing right now. I don't know if it'll let me go back and do more of it. It might not. But I could always go back and play it again and do all of those things too. There was quite a bit I didn't do. So I think there is some replay value there. At least a time or two, unless you just did everything, your very first playthrough. But there's a lot of collectibles that I never got. There was a lot of them too. So I think this is something that you could come back to from time to time because the gameplay is different than other things that are out there. It's still kind of its own thing, I feel like, in a way. That it holds up to a certain degree in that aspect. So if you want to play something that's a little different, that doesn't feel quite like everything else, every once in a while, you could come back to this, play it for a little bit, and I think enjoy it, and then you can just kind of put it back down. I do think there's a little bit of replayability there. First one, probably not, but this one's not quite so bad for that. I feel like a full-price game in 2016 and a full-price game almost a decade later are different expectations. Interesting lens to look at it through. For sure. Absolutely. Now, again, at the time of the release of this, there were also online servers for this too. I don't think that I think a lot of it was just like leaderboards, because there's like the dashes that are timed and that sort of thing. So there were leaderboards and stuff, and so people could like see your like gamer tag and your, you know, that kind of stuff. So there could have been a competitive aspect to it for that too. That could have added a little bit of replayability back then when those servers were around. And yeah, they're, you know, games now are, you know, some of them are so ambitious that, you know, you're looking at marathon games these days. In 2016, there was some of that. You know, by then we had already seen, like, say, Skyrim on, like, the PS3 and 4 by the time this came out. So, but, yeah, things are a bit different now. But I do have to be fair and say that I'm not... if I'd paid, like, a full $60 for this, you know, I got, what, 4 streams out of it. First stream was, like, 3 hours, and then, like, 2.5 for the other 2. And I finished this one in about 2 on this stream. So, 3... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... About 10 hours or something like that. $60, like, full price to get 10 hours of gameplay. Again, a somewhat... It was a pretty decent story. Definitely better mechanics and stuff. I don't think it would have been like, oh, I definitely got my money's worth for $60. But I wouldn't have been 100% disappointed either. I couldn't have been like, oh, like, I paid full price for this game and that's all I got. I am not a happy camper. I probably could have just... I feel like I kind of would have just been like, you know, that's... You know, that was fine. Like, middle of the road. Just, not too bad. You know, it's fine. There's nothing really wrong with that. Yeah, and Uncharted 4 came out in 2016, too. I feel like it's a used $30 game. I feel like it's a used $30 game to enjoy it. Yeah. I mean, to have waited until it was maybe about $30, you know, I think you would definitely get your money's worth out of it being $30. $60, again, for me personally, would have just been like, nah, okay. I guess that is what it is. But, you know, that was then, this is now, and, you know, you can usually get it pretty cheap. Again, I don't know what it is digitally these days, but I got my copy for $8. $8 to get what I got. I can't complain this day and age for what it is. So I don't have any complaints there at all. So there was something else that I wanted to bring up and talk about. $3 on Steam. Knowing what I know right now, having now finished and played it, I wouldn't have a problem paying $3 for this all day long. 5% normally $20 full price. Okay. Again, I feel $20. I feel like $20 honestly would be acceptable. I don't feel like that's priced too high for this. I think $20 is acceptable. For sure. So first one is the same price. Skip it. Skip it. Oh, that's what I was going to bring up. I originally went into this full playthrough saying to myself, I have no idea why you would do a reboot of a franchise or a series that only had one release. I'm actually really glad that they did. I see now why that they did. They could have just done an actual sequel and just tried to improve on it, and it just would have outshined the first completely. But to do what they did visually, mechanically, you know, with the gameplay wise, with, you know, the story that was told, I see why they did a reboot, and I'm glad that they did, because it was a complete reset with, you know, almost everything. And I think if people, and I didn't either, I didn't give this one a chance back then when it originally released, but I think if people would have given this a chance, then I think a sequel to this one, I think would have been justified. There was a lot more to sink your teeth into here, and it was, in a way, sort of nice. Again, I was going to go into this comparing it to the original. Of course I was, right? But on a certain level, in a certain aspect, since this was a reboot, I kind of also got to be like, okay, take this first one, set it aside and ignore it. Go into this one with really no expectations compared to the first one, even though, like I said, I was going to compare it anyway. But, you know, I don't have to carry over some of the things from the first one and just go into this one fresh and see what they did with it. So, I think in a way, actually, in the whole thing, all the way around, being a reboot, I think was the smart play here. I think that was the way to go, and good on them for doing it that way, because it made this all the better, in my opinion. Cheap sale price. It's kind of a wasted effort with no sequel, though. Yes, I do too. To then finally do a second release after 7.5 years, to wipe the slate clean, start over, and then it go nowhere. So, like, you could have done a sequel and at least carried out your original story a little bit. But again, I feel like with the ending that I got here, that, yeah, exactly. With the ending that we got here, I do feel like that they definitely could have set up for a sequel, no question. And we've seen that, unfortunately, many times in the gaming industry. I can't think right off of my head, because I'm getting a little tired here. I can't think right off of the top of my head examples of this. But I know that this has happened many a times, where a development team goes into a project with the intent on it taking more than one release. Well, Days Gone is, there you go. There's an example right there for you. We're still all clamoring for a Days Gone 2. Make it happen, Sony.
Joanna Kruger, CEO of Kruger Holding, today announced the successor to Gabriel Kruger, head of Kruger Sec and missing since the terrible events in Glass recently. Kruger will be superseded by his daughter, Isabel, who, while still mourning her...
Well, I have to go. Your sister's the new head of Kruger Sec. Interesting. Plastic made a breakthrough with Kuma. I'm off.
Full investigation into what happened. Millions of
I am sure glad to be rid of that crap. That's one I owe you forever, Faith. So, what are you gonna do next?
I'm gonna run.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it will let me continue to let me do other things, I'm guessing, if I wanted to. Okay, well, we have the layer back. Okay, give me a sec. So yeah. So yeah, it does open back up, and I can do my side quests, and I can do the other grid node that I didn't do. It does honestly make sense for it to open back up and continue, because back then, during its original release, there would have been online leaderboards, and you would have been able to continue to try to get better times on some of the dash runs and be able to do different things. So that completely makes sense that you could have just continued. So, alright. So yeah, that's a thing now. And, yeah, I could continue if I want. I'm not going to do that right now. I kind of got cut off there. I wasn't expecting there to be, like, another scene there. So I kind of forgot what I was talking about. But so Kruger went missing. He's gone. Isabel, or Kate, is going to take over. So hopefully that would mean some better things for the runners in the city. And that would be something that they could have continued. Yeah, it doesn't break the story at all. And again, I think that little cutscene there could have set up still for a continuation. Like, maybe the runners and Kruger Sec maybe start working together a little bit. Maybe the sisters, come back, and we get that, like, full-on conversation between the two, which I don't think we really got, which I was really kind of hoping for. We got some through their little fight there and everything, but not the kind of open up and, like, bond type conversation that I was really hoping that they were going to have. Didn't happen. But anyway, what was I saying? I don't remember now. Damn. They weren't dialoguing? No, I was saying something before that scene started, and it cut me off because I wanted to listen to it so I didn't miss anything. And I forgot what I was talking about before that. Oh, something about sequels. Conversation. No, again, that wasn't it either. I was talking about the, actual sequels and stuff that, we've seen it in the gaming industry, where a company or a development team would put a bunch of effort into a project, expecting it to take multiple releases, and then we get... Funny, that wasn't funny. Well, I'm also bad at that, being that it's only over, like, basically like a text and not... So I'm like that with my, like, just text messages and stuff, too. I can't hear, like, the tone of voice that it's set in to know if it's sarcastic or if it's, whatever, and so I just kind of over my head. I don't get that with... I just read it and I just kind of take the words at face value, but anyhow... but yeah, they expect it to take multiple releases, and they only get the one release. Their story doesn't get a chance to fully be told, and it's unfortunate. And this, I think, is one of those. But Suave, you and I have talked about it before, with especially nowadays. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a tangent here. That these developers and these publishers, most of them, especially the big ones, the big AAA ones, they've found their one or two series or franchises, and that's all they stick to. They're bound to those, and we don't get a lot of things that are just thrown at the wall to see if they were going to stick. We don't get, like, this same creativity of just a bunch of different stuff. They're so afraid to greenlight projects now. You said they're cash cows wrong. Indeed, I did, but that's exactly what they are, and they milk them damn things to the, by God, bone marrow. But, you know, they only stick with those, and they are so afraid to greenlight anything that might not make money. Hence why remakes are a thing, why remasters are such a big deal, because they figure that they are just going to sell. Instead of getting new releases in a lot of these franchises, even, it's just remakes and it's just remasters of stuff. And I, for one, am getting a little bit bored with that. And I say that, which is kind of funny, because I'm starting to get a couple of like remasters in the mail that I want to now go and add and do streams of on a couple specific ones. But that's just all we see anymore. And instead of getting sequels to games like this, we need a remake of Banjo-Kazooie. That's one of the ones that kind of just dropped off the face of the earth and we haven't seen in forever. Last one was what? Nuts and Bolts on... What was that? The Wii that came out on? I don't remember for sure, but that one goes back a ways. But it's just... I don't know for certain. I don't know for fact. But I know that DICE is the developers for the Battlefield series. That is their cash cow. That is their franchise that they're really known for. And it's the one that they are going to just continue to continuously focus on. There is no place for Mirror's Edge in their business model with that. You know, so they are stuck by their own success with that franchise, and Faith can no longer run. She got stopped, and that was it. And I just feel like, you know, they just were not going to greenlight another one because they didn't sell enough copies. And that's some of these, I'm sorry, but some of these developers, and especially some of these publishers, some of them have these outrageously ridiculous figures that they feel like they should be hitting in order to keep some of these titles and franchises going. There was one I just seen not too long ago, and again, I don't remember exactly which one it was now either. But there was a particular game that this one company wanted, that they set to market, expecting to sell like 3 million copies, which to me is insane. But it still sold well. It sold over 1 million copies. But they still said, you know what? No, that didn't meet our sales projections. Just cancel the next ones, or cancel the series or whatever. And to me, that's completely ridiculous. You know, now some games are going to flop, but I'm sorry, but 1 million copies sold to me is far from a flop. 100,000, maybe, you know, but 1 million copies sold and thinking that it's a failure. I'm sorry, but I'm at a loss with that. So I'm assuming that this game didn't sell well enough for them to greenlight another one, and it's the same development studio that does the Battlefields, which that's what they're ultimately going to focus on. So that's just what's going to happen, and that is it. Hey, Tekkit, you came in right at the end, my friend. I'm ranting and raving about this game. I just finished it. We just got through the credits, just got the last cutscene. I know it. Literally just got the last cutscene. I've been ranting for like the last almost 40 minutes now. Whoops, sorry, I did not mean to hit that. I've been ranting for like the last 40 minutes because those credits took forever. And I watched the boom. I punched my boomstick here. But I was just talking about and complaining that the first game, the original Mirror's Edge, going back to that one for the first time in like 15 or 20 years, whatever it has been, I did not have a good time. I did not really enjoy that. This one was completely different, and I'm glad you've only played the original. Well, do yourself a favor. If you were interested in any way at the second one, if you enjoyed the original one at all, in any way, give this one a chance. I feel like this one is better in every single way that you can think of. If you want to go and once I'm done here, because I'm not going to go through all over it again now. I actually do have to get off of here, but I did finished like a whole review of how I felt about this game. It'll be in the replay, probably starting at about the 2-hour mark. But this one is better in every way, in my opinion. The gameplay is better. The mechanics are better. The story is better. The characters are better. Nowadays, it's very cheap, and so you can get it for next to nothing, and so it's worth the price that you would pay now. I'll have to try this one then. I will check out for sure. Okay. The first one, I said at the end that because it's different, because of what it was, I so badly wanted to like it more than I actually did. This one, is sort of similar in that regard. I do like it a lot more. I do. I like this one a lot more than the original. But I still want to like it just that much more. If I put even more time into it to do all of the things that I didn't do. Because there's a lot here. There's a lot here still. There's the mementos. There's security hubs. There's the surveillance things. There's another one of the grid nodes that I haven't done. There's the billboards. There is so much that I haven't done yet that could keep me playing for quite a while, along with, like, you see under the Centurion Yards, all of those different collectibles that you can get too. There's so much that I could still do yet, and so maybe if I still put a little more time into it, I would even still enjoy it that much more. This one was decent. And I wouldn't mind going back and playing this one. The original, again, it'll probably sit on my shelf and collect dust. There's probably no reason for me to play this one ever again whatsoever, but this one actually was good. And I am a little disappointed that we never did get a sequel for this, because they left it open for a sequel, and we're just never going to get it. It's just not going to happen, unfortunately. So, this is going to be the only one that I get, and the only one I got. And so if I ever do have the urge to do some running, sliding, jumping, swinging, kicking people over guardrails and, 100 feet or 100 stories down to the pavement, if I ever get the urge to play Mirror's Edge again, it'll definitely be this one. Because that's the whole reason I did this in the first place. It had been so long since I played the original, and I had never played this one, that I thought to myself, it's about time I play Mirror's Edge again. It's been a very long time. And I like doing series these days. I like seeing where the series goes, where a franchise gets taken. And I'd never played the reboot, which is this one. So, it's about time I give it a shot. And I'm glad I did, so that I know what I know now. If I ever get the urge, several months, couple years from now, to play Mirror's Edge, it'll be Catalyst, no question. So, that is where I am going to cut this off. I am now past my 2.5-hour mark. I was able to fit it in. We are done. Both Mirror's Edge games done. Franchise done. Series done. So we now have to look forward to the future. And the future looks like this. As I do in between my full-length playthroughs, I will throw a one-off stream of something completely different into the mix, just to change things up, just to make things different, and to have some fun with that. And so next Tuesday night will be another one-off stream. And in the Discord, I had I had a poll set up that kind of got buried, and I don't think people noticed that it was there. And so I didn't get a winner in that poll for what wrestling game I'm going to be doing Tuesday night. We had a discussion with myself and several of you guys in the chat during one of my Stellar Blade streams, just about wrestling and stuff. And I'm like, it's been a while since I've played any kind of wrestling game here on stream, so I think I'll throw a random one-off wrestling stream in there. So next Tuesday night, I'm going to be dusting off the original PlayStation for some WWF Warzone. I haven't broke out the PS1 ever since I did a one-off stream of, NASCAR 98, and that was months ago at this point. So we're going to dust off the PS1. We're going to go back old school. We're going to go back to the Attitude Era, the era that I grew up in watching wrestling, or the earliest part of which I grew up watching wrestling, and the era that made me a fan. The Attitude Era, and we're going to be playing some WWF Warzone. That is going to be Tuesday night, again, 11:30 p.m. start time. So I'm looking forward to that. And then, he's like, hold on a minute. Do I see Detroit Become Human playthrough? Yes, you do. Because after that one-off of Warzone, I will be doing another Suave Beardson game challenge game. Suave Beardson has challenged me to play Detroit Become Human for the first time. I've never played Detroit Become Human either. So that'll be another first for me. I've played other games that those developers have done. I have played Indigo Prophecy, and I have played Heavy Rain. I'd done Indigo Prophecy on stream some time back. Those can be viewed and watched on the YouTube archive channel. Heavy Rain, I have not done on stream. I played Heavy Rain many, many, many years ago, probably shortly after it came out. I remember enjoying it, and I do need to get another copy of it for my collection so I can play through it again. I got rid of it several years ago when I got rid of a bunch of my games. I'm trying to rebuild some of what I had over the years. Heavy Rain is one of them. I haven't picked up Heavy Rain yet because I can find it literally everywhere for dirt cheap. So I can pick it up literally whenever I want. So that one always just kind of gets overlooked because there's other things that I'll pick out at these game stores and stuff when I go. And I know that I can just walk in anywhere at any given time and pick up a copy of it, it seems like. But I will get a copy of Heavy Rain again at some point. But I've never played Detroit Become Human. And I've never played Beyond Two Souls either. Haven't done that one yet. I don't have a copy of that game either. But I do have Detroit Become Human. And so that is the next Suave Beardson game challenge game. And I will be starting that next Thursday. So have to be here for that. It is one of my favorites. One of your favorites of all time. Really? Well, I hope that you get a chance to get here and be there for that. Also, because it'll be nice for you to see something that is something that you really do enjoy. And again, Indigo Prophecy, or Fahrenheit, depending on where you are in the world. It's Indigo Prophecy over here in the States. But I like aspects of the game. The story just went completely off the rails. And it gets really screwy by the end. Heavy Rain, I liked that game. I liked the mechanics of that. It's a lot more relaxed most of the time, which after some of these games I've played here recently, I need something that's a little bit more relaxed, I think, gameplay-wise. If Detroit Become Human is anything mechanically and gameplay-wise like a Heavy Rain, that'll be a welcome change for a little bit. So I'm looking forward to it. Detroit Become Human gets pretty heavy, and I'm looking forward to that too. You have mentioned that for me to me before, and if anybody knows me by now, you'll know that I am very story driven. And it's not just with my games. It's got to be with television, movies. I don't read books, but if I did, it would have to have an amazing story. The story is what draws me in. The story is what keeps me invested. And along with that, the characters. The characters and the story are, go hand in hand, obviously, at least as far as I'm concerned, they do. But if the story isn't strong enough and doesn't draw me in, most of the time I kind of check out. Even in a game, if the gameplay can somewhat save it, if the story's not that great, I still don't tend to go back to it very often. The story is what intrigues me, what draws me in, and what keeps me coming back. So if Detroit Become Human has a great story, then I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm sure you will enjoy it. I sure hope so. I really do. Just see how your story goes compared to mine. You've mentioned that before too, Suave, because again, Suave Beerson has played this before, hence why he's challenged me to play it. But just like Heavy Rain, I don't think Indigo Prophecy was this way. There might have been a couple things that were different in the ending. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know Heavy Rain is. That you can get multiple endings. You can, different things will happen and different things will play out. Different things will happen to certain characters depending on how you play the game and decisions that you make. So, Suave has, if he has told me, I'd already forgotten. But if he, I don't think, 85 endings, excuse me? Holy hell. Damn. Look, I'm not playing through the game 85 times. It's not happening. This will be one of those ones where I'll get one ending and then I'll end up moving on. But Heavy Rain actually had a lot of different endings too. But correct me if I'm wrong. And again, it's been a long time since I've played it. But Heavy Rain had 4 different main characters, and you switched on and off between those 4 characters at some given point. Now, there were many different endings too. There might not have been 85, but some of them might have just been because one character didn't survive. Like in my one playthrough of Heavy Rain, one of the characters didn't survive. I didn't do something right and character died off. So that is, I could have had the other 3 characters probably get similar or the exact same endings, but my one character wouldn't have died, and therefore my ending would have been slightly different. So is it kind of like that where there's 85 endings, but really there's only so many, but there's just so many different variants and combinations of those endings, hence why there's that many? Okay, now that makes more sense. If it really was legit 85 different endings, I would excuse the hell out of me. Let's do 40. Okay. Yeah. All right, so that's still a lot of endings, but I guess if nothing else, it adds replay value, right? I'm sure I'll talk about that when I do finally get to the end of the game. So, you got replayability if you're trying to get all the endings. Probably close to 6 times and got different endings each time fully. That is very interesting. Can't say that I would be that committed to that in all honesty. Now, I don't know when the game released. You can let me know. I typically look up those kind of details and go over those things before I start my playthrough anyway, so I was going to see when it released, but by now I probably could have had several playthroughs of it. One playthrough is all I would need. Okay, so that's fair. That's fair enough. So you only need one, but you can go about it different ways for some replayability if you want to. So that's kind of nice. You got some, you got options there and stuff. So that's always kind of nice. Especially if it's one that you do thoroughly enjoy. Like if you want to keep going back to it multiple times, like you say, you got 6 close to 6 playthroughs full of it or whatever, and to get some different stuff every time just adds that little bit extra. That is pretty nice. So, but yeah, so that's what's coming up. A one-off of WWF Warzone on the PS1 next Tuesday, and I will be starting Detroit Become Human next Thursday night. So, Suave, you got to remind me. I think you said you will be trying to finish up your full playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2 Sunday, yes? I think that was your plan. And then you will then be going... Are you going directly to... No, you wouldn't be going directly to 3, would you? You'd be going to, what, Brotherhood or Revelations or something after that? I don't remember which order they go in. Brotherhood. Okay. So if you don't want to miss out on that, then you're going to want to check out Suave Beardson if you haven't already. Also on Twitch, there is, if you're watching, actually, it's somewhere. I don't have it prepared, but there will be a link right down below if you're watching this live stream replay. And if you've gotten this far, 3 hours in, and like the last hour, all I've done is talk, then thank you for one. But there will be a link in the description also for the Grim Beardson Discord. That is a joint Discord server between myself and my brother Suave Beardson, who is currently in the chat. And you can chat with us there all week long about games. With our schedules the way that they are, we get to those messages and stuff as quickly as we can. But you can share your own links to your own things so we can check out some stuff. And you can keep updated on our stream schedules and what we plan on streaming on that Discord, as well as links to our other various things. So if you're watching this currently on Twitch, there will be a link in the Discord to my YouTube channel that has all of my archived streams dating back the last 2 years. I've got, I don't know, 50 or 60 something games worth of content over there. And then I have some other content, unboxings and reviews and original series, all that kind of stuff over there. There would be a link in that Discord to Suave Beardson's YouTube channel, where he also archives all of his streams, with streams going back a couple of years now for all these different various games, Metal Gear Solid franchise, couple Tomb Raiders, Sir Whoop-Ass, A Quiet Place, all types of stuff like that. So you can check all that stuff out. So the next stream that you're going to want to check out is coming up this Sunday. It'll be Suave Beardson with what he hopes to be the conclusion of Assassin's Creed 2. Then come right back here next Tuesday night for a one-off. We're going to get in the ring. We're going to stomp a mud hole in somebody's ass and walk it dry with some WWF Warzone on the PlayStation 1. So, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for being here for my finale stream of Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and for checking out this series with me. Lurk Morrison, thanks for stopping by, hanging out with us as always, as you always do. Tech-It, I know you came in very, very late. I wish you could have seen some of the rest of this. But if you are interested and enjoyed Mirror's Edge in any capacity, do yourself a favor. Give Catalyst at least a try. If you play on PC, on Steam, Suave said he looked it up. It's currently like $2 or $3 right now. You can't go wrong. At worst case scenario, you throw away $2 or $3. But it's definitely worth it for that price. If you do physical copies like I do for consoles, I got mine for $8. It's dirt cheap these days. There's, if you're interested in it at all, there's actually no reason why not to pick it up and give it a shot at this point. So the price is definitely right. But Tech-It, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much, and chatting with us for a few minutes. Hope to see you again when we get to some Warzone and some Detroit Become Human. And, of course, Suave Beardson for hanging out all night long, and for your continued support, my brother. I very much appreciate it. Until next time, I'm D. I'm the Grim Gamer. We will see you guys later. Again, thanks again. But we'll see ya.